Did you sleep? Why don't you go back to bed? I'll bring you a drink up.
I made one.
How long have you been up?
I don't know.
Shall I phone your doctor?
What good's that gonna do?
We could prescribe you something, maybe.
I didn't worry about him, Vinny. I was glad to see the back of him. Maybe he's been lying there all that time and I barely gave him a thought.
That's not true.
Every time he came into my head, I just pushed him out.
You were angry with him. He didn't deserve anything else, even if he is dead now.
He didn't. Well, that night he didn't. Maybe he was killed straight away. Maybe that's why he didn't come back to say he was sorry.
Maybe.
Maybe not. Maybe it was weeks later. Perhaps he was coming back to ask me for more money.
It's possible. Might be what happened.
Do you think so?
I don't know. We'll probably never find out.
You can still have a laugh. Doing what? Greece, the stage manager, can't she?
Yeah, of course you can.
I know. I'm not bothered.
Oh? So why the long face?
Look, none of the kids are even going to bother. You'll be run off your feet. I don't think I'm going to be doing much running.
Well, it's organisation, isn't it? You'll be in charge of props and costumes.
I mean, no one can go on stage unless you say so.
Yeah, you'll hold the whole thing together.
Yeah, because I'm the most important person there. Come on. Do you want to go to the shop? Yeah, right. Okay, see you later.
See you, love.
Morning.
What's that Bobby tarting herself up for?
Some folk take a bit of pride.
She's only got to sit behind a manky machine.
Maybe she thinks the boss man will fall for her if she looks good. Old men do like young lasses. Who knows better about that than you?
Shouldn't you lot have clocked on by now?
Oh, ain't it nice when top brass fraternises with workers?
Maybe he was bringing the money back.
Or using it to do another deal.
Well, wasn't he finished with drugs? Surely after Des died, he realised the harm they can do.
I don't know what he realised. I knew nothing about him.
He was your son. He fell in with the wrong crowd. He'd have sorted himself out.
If his mother had stood by him.
Hey, you did everything you could.
I gave him money, that's all, to get rid of him.
Last time you saw him, your husband had just died.
And that's why I should have tried harder. I should have accepted responsibility. He was my son. He learnt the things I taught him, and I taught him to throw his life away.
No, you didn't.
Of course I did. He came to me for help, and all I did was give him money. As long as he was out of my sight, I didn't care.
Well, what else could you have done?
Anything. Anything at all.
You tried.
And I failed. I killed my son, Vinny. I killed him. I gave a barmaid another chance. I kept a roof over Leanne's head. I gave her help and counselling, and all I gave him was a piece of paper. I might as well have just smashed his skull to bits myself.
See? Nothing there.
Well, I'm no good with animals.
You've got a kitten.
Yeah, well, she's domesticated. This is like a safari park.
Say that to any customers and you're sacked, darling.
Oh, well, I'd just sooner leave than get mauled.
Oh, Maxine, for heaven's sake. It's a mouse, one single, solitary, tiny little mouse.
2 mice, and they breed like rabbits, they squeak like rats, and they live in filth. And they have little
I
friends.
think you're confusing them with hippies.
Well, it could have been here for years.
Oh, for heaven's sake, Maxine, it's a refugee. I mean, listen, we're bound to get something with all the building that's going on in the next street.
Do you think we might all get infested?
We are not infested. It's a Victoria Street mouse, right? I mean, its ancestral home has been bulldozed, so it's just looking for somewhere to lay its little head.
And its little eggs.
Oh, mice don't lay eggs.
Oh, no, sorry. They're just those little pink things that have no fur on and no eyelids.
Oh, dear.
And they have a dozen at a time.
Oh, do shut up. You know you're disgusting.
Well, it's all right for you. You can just go home.
Well, so can you just go home?
I live next door.
Yeah, well, Bella'll keep your place all clear. She's a born killer.
Well, Debs is that scared she hasn't even turned in.
Don't think it's got out, do you? Huh? No, she'll be here in a minute.
But will any customers?
well?
How is she?
Well, she's okay for a few minutes and she gets upset again. Debs is trying to calm her down.
I feel so sorry for her. I mean, it's at times like this that nobody knows what to do.
I mean, I just stand around. I can't make my mind up whether to stay or go.
Listen, we've talked things over about the pub and, well, we reckon that we should open up.
Do you?
Yeah, we'll keep these doors shut, then nobody'll hear anything in any case. And the customers, well, they'll show respect.
Yeah, because if we do close, then we'll only have to reopen and, well, that might be more of an ordeal for her.
I mean, this way, Natalie can eventually slip back behind the bar, you know, in her own time.
Yeah, I agree. It's best to carry on as normal.
Yeah.
Well, as far as we can.
Yeah. Anyway, let us know if there's anything she wants.
Yeah,
Tell her we're thinking of her now.
I will. Thanks.
Haven't been up to anything, have you?
Like what?
Now, Kevin. Curly doesn't lust after other people's wives, if that's what you mean.
Look, it doesn't have to be a jealous husband. It could be a possessive father or brother.
Oh, not a brother.
Now, you would let me go out with a Boston Strangler, wouldn't you?
That's because I'd feel sorry for him, because you could take care of yourself.
Nah, it's a mistake. It's been put on the wrong car, that, mate.
Yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. Right, I'll see you.
Yeah, see you now.
Did he buy anything?
No, he came in with me, and I bought a pint of milk.
Fantastic. Every little helps.
Yeah, there you go. Cheers.
Bye. You're full of the joy today, aren't you?
Thanks to you.
Well, I am delighted to hear it.
Vinny told me the news. He looks sick. I've told him to take some time off.
Well, we've made him go for a good long walk.
Well, he ain't gone very far. He's stood at the side entrance.
Why? You'll do no good standing there.
Look, he wants to be left alone. He'll sort himself out, love.
How's Natalie taking him?
She's in shock. I mean, we haven't seen her.
At least she didn't see Tony's body. I caught a glimpse of what were left of it, and that was bad enough.
Vinny practically fell on top of him.
How is she?
Quiet for a minute, then sobbing. She can't pull herself together. And I was looking for the brandy.
Oh, I'll get it for you.
Look, pour a large one, love. You make sure she drinks it.
Tell her we all... Oh, I don't know.
Look, there's no need to tell her anything, love.
Can I see her?
No, she's not ready to face anyone yet.
No, I suppose not. She's got our thoughts and sympathy. She knows that, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Do you know what I said to you before?
No.
About Baldwin fancying young bits of stuff?
Oh, yeah, I recall some rubbish like that.
Yeah, well, I were wrong, weren't I?
Were you?
Yeah. I mean, Mike took Bobby on, didn't he? So you've nothing to worry about.
Well, what a relief. Oh, wrap that, will you, Gail? I need a change of company. No offence intended.
None taken. 75p.
Linda, I sympathise. I've had to get away from Maxine today. She is really, really annoying me.
Count yourself lucky. There's only one of her. I've got a factory full of them.
Hey.
Cheers.
Right. She must own that place by now. Baldwin and Sykes, enlightened employers and benefactors, huh?
Well, at least their premises are vermin-free.
So are mine. Well, almost.
Ever got a problem?
No, I haven't.
Rats, is it, or mice? Shh. Cockroaches, they're the worst.
Listen, I haven't got cockroaches in the salon, no.
Only mice.
A mouse. One mouse.
There's never only one.
There is.
Want to bet?
Come and count them if you like. I mean, it's a bachelor or a spinster, but it definitely lives alone.
I'll come. I won't count, but I'll get rid.
No, would you keep your voice down? How?
Aye, well, I've got a device.
Oh, what's it do?
Aye, that'll be telling.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh, it could work. Be rest assured.
Give it a try, ma'am. Roy would if any turned up here.
Oh, dear. Well, come to the salon after we close, but keep your mouth shut, OK?
Audrey, your troubles are over.
Are they really?
Oh, don't look so miserable. I'll give you your money back when I can.
It's not that that's bothering me.
Well, what is it then?
Jim.
Oh, he's not touched you for a few bob and all, has he?
No, worse than that.
Does he want the lot?
He's asked me to live with him.
Oh, Gwen, that's old news. You've already said no.
Yeah, I know, but he's asked again.
Well, tell him no again.
We'll keep on asking.
Well, all right, say no a couple of times and then say yeah.
No.
What?
I don't want to live with him. Well, not at this minute you don't, but he'll wait for you.
Yeah, well, he can wait till the cows come home. I mean, I like him, he's good for a laugh, but...
But what?
That's it. When we're together, the earth doesn't move, the lights don't flash, stars stay in the sky.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't want to see you. She hasn't slept.
I'm sorry.
Every time you come here...
The worst is over, Mrs. Barnes. You have my sympathy.
Do I? It's your job. You don't really care.
He was your son. I expect you to be upset.
Upset?
Nevertheless, there are things we have to discuss. We will need to carry out a second post-mortem.
What for?
It's procedure in a case like this. Now, if there's anything more you can remember...
She hadn't seen Tony for months.
He visited his father in November and his mother in December. She could have been the last person to see him alive.
Well, she knows that. Can't you see it's tearing her in two?
I've no certain knowledge of Mrs. Barnes's emotions. But I'd appreciate it if she talked to me this time.
You know who did it. It was the same men who killed Des.
Do you have proof?
Proof?
Throughout the inquiry into your husband's death, you were less than forthcoming. This time, if you have evidence, present it to me.
You know who did it.
I don't. Do you? For sure?
Do you mean, was I there? Eh? Did I see it? Did I stand there and watch?
If you did, tell me now.
Hey, listen, you have no right to
I appreciate your concern, but you don't know what happened. You weren't here last time.
If I had been, I'd have told you to get out.
Anything your sister doesn't face today, she'll face later.
Just leave, before I lose my temper.
I'll leave. But my inquiries will continue. When I eventually come back, I'll have more queries to put to Mrs. Barnes. And at that time, no matter what the circumstances of the day, she will be obliged to answer.
Oh, that's terrible news.
We'd no idea.
Well, I'm glad you told us, love. I would have hated to have just bumped into her.
Oh, you won't anyway. She's not going anywhere. She's too upset. So we're telling everybody so that they can spread the word.
I can't imagine losing my own son. I mean, for all the trouble they bring you, well, they're still your flesh and blood, aren't they?
Yeah, but, well, you just don't want to think about it, do you?
Come on, look, we better go. Bobby's getting nervous. She's new, over-anxious.
Hey, Mark took her on. She seems all right on the machine, though.
Oh, you think he's a good judge, then?
Well, have you seen the legs on her? Do you think he asked her if she could sew? Hey, come on, you.
You know, what I was moaning about earlier, doesn't seem important now, does it?
Yeah, well, problems come in all shapes and sizes.
Janice, Linda's back. She's just gone in the factory now.
And there's another one, that Linda. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you later. How's the course?
Well, a lot better than I thought it'd be. These lecturers seem to really know their stuff.
Oh, well, I'm glad it's been worth your while.
Yeah, I've enjoyed the break.
What, from me?
Well, from Gail. From the situation, really. It's good to have a breather.
Thanks.
I didn't mean that. I miss you.
I wish I could be there with you.
Okay. Why don't you just jump on a train?
What now?
Well, yeah, more or less. You got to buy your ticket first, you know. I finish for the night at 6:30.
Well, I could do. I mean, I'm not back on again till tomorrow night.
Oh, great. Go on. Do it.
All right, then. I'll just go home and grab my toothbrush.
All right, and ring me as soon as you arrive.
I will.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Oh, Martin.
Rebecca! Hi!
Hello, Gail.
What a surprise!
Yeah. It's nice to see you. I didn't know you shopped here.
Oh, I've just come out for something special for tea, you know, with Martin being away.
Yeah.
So, how's life with you?
Oh, fine, you know, same as ever. Have you been?
Well, we've had a lot of trouble with Sarah Louise, but I suppose you've heard about that.
Yeah, I did hear. I'm sorry.
Well, I've come to terms with it. At least, I'm not in shock anymore.
Yeah.
I've accepted it.
Well, she's very young.
Oh, when I think how young, I could scream. Anyway,
Where are you going?
Oh, nowhere special, just back to the nurse's home.
Have you time for a coffee?
I haven't really.
I'd like to thank you for taking care of Martin. Things really got to him, and I know you took the strain at work.
Well, we're mates.
I know he's grateful to you.
There's no need to be.
I don't suppose he said. He keeps a lot of things to himself.
Yeah.
Well, if you've not got time now, why don't you come to the house later? We could have a drink.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm meeting a friend.
Someone special?
Well, yeah. I mean, no, he's just...
Sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Have a nice evening.
Yeah.
And when Martin rings tonight, I'll tell him I'm Mick.
Yeah, do that. Tell him not to work too hard.
No point. He always does.
It'll be all right. No, it won't. Des'll always be dead and Tony'll always be dead.
Well, Des loved you, you can be certain of that.
Then why was he taken away from me?
I don't know.
It was Tony did the wrong things. He sold the drugs, he broke the law.
And he's been punished.
No, he hasn't. I've been punished. Not that he'd care.
Yes, he would. He loved you.
We didn't love anyone.
I don't believe that.
Well, I do, and I know what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm going out. I can't stand this place anymore.
Well, I'll come with you.
I don't want anyone, Debs. Just leave me alone.
Well, where are you going?
Out!
Not much I can tell you.
But you know what sort of bloke he was?
Yeah, he fancied himself. Thought he was a bit of a big shot. When he works here, though, he wasn't into drugs.
As far as you know.
No, he's more of a clubber, you know. Bought himself flash car, flash clothes to impress the birds, like.
Is he a good mechanic?
He was all right. Just didn't want to put the hours in.
Is that why he sold his share of the business?
No, he drove too fast one night. Knocked a woman over, killed her.
But he wasn't prosecuted.
No.
So why sell up?
Well, the woman's daughter lived across the street. There was a lot of upset.
She still live there now?
Well, her husband is, Gary Mallet. Number 9. Judy died, September.
Tony Horrocks doesn't seem to have brought happiness into anybody's life.
Well, at the end I didn't like him much myself.
Thanks for your help.
What if the baby looks like Neil Fern? I'll give it to him.
Shut him up.
A lot of kids do look like their fathers, don't they? Yeah. Well, they will do. I mean, we did it in biology. Right, I'm going home. I'll see you. Okay. Should we not listen to some CDs before your mum gets back? No, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
It's my own recipe, is this? They love it.
Oh, it stinks.
Oh, not to a mouse. They can't get enough.
Well, don't they just eat it and then walk back out again?
Oh, no. Once they're in, they can't get out. See, they spend all night carousing. To a mouse, this is like a Gordon Bleu dinner. Yeah, let's just eat it up and fall asleep.
And then what do they do? Die?
Oh, no. You come and see the little treasures tomorrow morning. They'll have big smiles on their faces.
Oof, well, I won't. Not at £5 a mouse.
It's cheap at twice the price.
I don't think so.
Look, you've got to pay for quality service. If I don't catch any mice, I don't charge you a penny.
Well, that sounds fair enough to me.
£3 a mouse.
A fiver, or I'm going home.
Pat, it's one mouse.
It's only £5.
Oh.
One insignificant banknote, and you've got peace of mind for life.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you won't regret it.
I do already.
I'll fetch the rest of the traps.
This had better be good.
It is, and it concerns you.
Oh. Vikram, no way am I lending you any money, OK?
You don't have to. That's not what it's about.
Look, whatever you're thinking of doing, right, I won't set you up, I won't be a partner, and I won't guarantee your debts, all right? Fine.
No. Sit down. You've got the wrong idea entirely.
Come on, then, let's have it.
Uncle Sanjay.
What about him?
Well, I've been talking to him. He's been telling me about the minicab business.
All right, so you're going to start driving for him?
No, I ain't going no Leeds. I'm going to set up locally.
Set up? You haven't got a minicab.
Well, I'll get one.
Well, what about radio and premises?
Look, these are things that I need to sort.
Out of your wages from Dev? I don't think so.
Out of the proceeds from the house.
What house, Vic?
Our house. When we sell it.
You want to sell our house and put the money into minicabs?
But I'll put my half into minicabs. You can do what you want with yours.
Oh, thanks very much.
Don't mention it. So what do you think?
Another inspired idea, Vic. Fine, you sell your half. Let's see, what could you have? The front garden, the side garden, the back bedrooms, the utility, and a chunk of the attic, all right?
Oh, don't be funny, Neats. It's a traditional semi. It'll never divide.
Look, it doesn't matter, Vikram, because with one of the owners still resident, no estate agent will touch it.
So you won't sell?
I won't even think about it.
She went to see Nick. He brought her home.
What, is he here now?
No, he didn't want to stay.
Natalie?
Last time I saw Tony was in this room. He was running scared, pleading and begging for money.
Forget that. It's over now. Try and remember what he was like when he was a child.
Well, why? That's over too.
He was lovely.
Pretty face, blonde hair.
He was cute. Looked like an angel.
Big blue eyes.
Yeah.
Lovely on the outside, rotten in the middle.
Natalie.
Well, it's the truth. He took us for what he could get. He never cared for anyone.
He did.
Who? When?
He was like a lot of young people. He got into bad company. But he'd have been all right in the end.
Well, maybe he would. But I don't care anymore. I've lost interest in him. He's been dead to me for a long time.
It's grief talk.
No, it's not. I've sat in this room and I've thought about my precious son. And it doesn't take long because there's not much I care to remember.
Natalie.
He didn't love me and I don't love him, not even in memory.
You do.
I hate him, Debs. Des gave me more love in those few months than he did in all those years. I wish he'd died a long time ago. I wish he'd never grown up because he wasn't worth the effort.